gracious me!
Oh, what is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. If you missed yesterday's episode, we managed to get a very, very good red player pick. We've only got one up until this point out of all of the weekend leagues that we've done that's even remotely usable, and that was second in form Mahrez. He sort of slipped out of favour now that we have Prime Icon Best in the team. It was a right mid, it was Cancelo, who, I mean, he's not a bad player. If he was a right back, I would probably get him in the team, and I'd probably replace Dani Alves and Thiago Silva, and it would give us something different to do. But because he's a right mid, I'm probably only ever going to bring him on as a sub. I appreciate everybody saying, you know, sell this guy, get this guy, change this, change that, and that's cool. But I think I'm just going to keep what I have. Like, having to sell certain players to accommodate Cancelo, he's not good enough to warrant accommodating him. If that makes, does that make sense? I mean, he is for people who don't have Prime Icon Best and Dani Alves and the rest of it, But unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, really, and that kind of brings me to the next and the main talking point before we get into the promo stuff, which I don't know about yet because I haven't looked at it. It's 6:10, it's out, but I don't know about it. We're at the point now where we have one of the best sides you can get. There are a few players that we could, obviously Team of the Year cards and such, but we're at a point now where we can't just go, new Team of the Week. How many players from that would fit into our team? Because 0 players would fit from this week's Team of the Week, and in fact even last week and the week before, I can't remember the last time a Team of the Week came out that I thought, that is a guy that I'd like to get, or there's a couple of players in there that would fit into the team. It's just it's just not there anymore. We need promos now that give us like 90 plus rated players to even consider getting them into the team. I'm at the point, and I didn't think I'd ever be here, but we're at the point where only icons will really work now. Only icons are upgrades, which is crazy. I actually thought by the end of FIFA we might have 1 or 2 icons. We've got like 4 or 5 already, and we're in a position where we can start going towards maybe 1 or 2 more. Jacob in the comments says, no hate or anything, and I don't understand why you started it like that, because you literally just go on to say what's wrong with the game, really. It's quite sad that grinding the menus is more rewarding than playing the actual game. I mean, I finished Gold 1/Elite 3 every week, and your team is way better than mine, and I play this game a lot, and I'm not one for trading and that sort of thing. I 100% agree with you. The game is far more rewarding to just grind SBCs, sit on the menus, and only really play at Weekend League. I've managed to obviously get what I've got more or less through doing the Weekend League. Like, if it weren't for the Weekend League, I wouldn't have got the first Ronaldo in a 35k pack, because that's what the 35k pack that we got for finishing Gold 3 was the pack we got Ronaldo in. And I can't remember, it was a 81 plus pack, wasn't it, from SBCs that we got the second Ronaldo. So yeah, I do get what you mean. I much prefer sitting on the menus, doing SBCs, looking at the SBCs, thinking about building the team and actually building the team, as opposed to going onto the pitch and playing with the team. And that's just all down to the gameplay, unfortunately. Like this guy, I feel so bad for this guy. It went 2-2, right? It was a hard-fought game. I actually thought I deserved to win it, but I just didn't take my chances, and I couldn't really create enough, and that's my problem at the moment. And then this guy scored in the 85th minute to make it 3-2. This guy loses heavily, and there's only 5 minutes left in the game, and it's just mental how he just completely fell apart. I don't know what happened, but I do feel really bad for him, although he was shushing me or doing something along those lines. But yeah, no, I find the game far more rewarding and enjoyable to just sit on the menus. It shouldn't be like that. They should introduce something like scenario mode, where I think it's in Madden, and it was mentioned in a group chat that I'm involved in, that there's like solo scenario mode or something, like you're down by 2-1 with 10 minutes left. If you win the game, you get 5,000 coins, you get 10,000 coins, you get a pack, whatever, those type of things. Just adding scenarios, kind of like the SBC section, but instead they update it daily, weekly, whatever, and they give you different scenarios. So there's actually a reason to go there and try different things, new challenges, and you can unlock rewards that way. So at least you're playing the game but getting a reward for it. But it's a challenge. It's not necessarily a I'm going to play 30 games over the weekend and then get a couple of red player picks I'm not interested in. At least you know what you're getting. Does that make sense? Maybe even you complete like 10 challenges to unlock a certain player. I don't know. But Yeah, I 100% agree with you. But I'm at the point now as well where my team is so good that very rarely will I look to upgrade it, and I only ever finish gold 3. I've been very, very fortunate. I've been very lucky to pack Ronaldo twice, but unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, I am where I am due to the luck and the fact that we only play 20 games-ish every weekend, a couple of games in the week to make sure we finish rank 2, and that's all we ever do, and unfortunately, there's just nothing else to do. We need more gameplay-wise in order to diversify and mix things up a little bit. But, it is what it is. Without any further ado, let's get into this new campaign and see what it's all about. So, first things first then, here is one free token to kick off swap deals, of course, so we have new swap deal things. I didn't even think to try and claim whatever I had left. I probably could have got an Electrum pack or something, but that's done. So, we'll have a look at them in detail. From what I can see there, though, absolute trash bags that no one's interested in. I genuinely don't understand. Okay, so we have... What? Okay. Well, initially it was meant to... people were saying, it's a Lunar New Year event, and obviously that went out the window when it was leaked that they were going to be called Foot 19 Headliners, which is what we have here. Earn a special... What was that? Earn a special Arnautovic. SBC. Right, hang on. Let me go into objectives first, because I've seen nothing of this. I might have to go on Twitter to find out. So, there's an 85 Demabe, which may explain why he wasn't in form, because he should have been in form. Win 8 rival matches using 11 German players to earn a Foot 19 Headliners. That's not too bad. Next up is going to be the Chinese Super League play. What? Score 8 goals using Chinese Super League players to earn a Lunar New Year kit. That's a really nice kit. That's a nice kit as well. And the rest of it is, you've got some foot swap stuff in there, which I don't care about. Don't think there's going to be anything in the daily objectives. No, there's not. Right, let's go have a look at the SBCs. I might have to look for the full team in a second. Let's just go to live and see what they've given us all together. So we have, wow. Ooh, player pick upgrade. I love it when we see upgrade things. Right, so first off, Foot 19 Headliners Challenge. You get what I believe is a 25k pack, and that's available for one day. So, okay, yeah, this is a 25k pack. Marquee matchups, which I will complete, which I haven't done today, but I will do it probably for tomorrow. Marko Arnautovic, 87 rated. I've got no idea what his inform card is. I'm pretty sure his inform card is 87, isn't it? Or close enough. Stats wise, yeah, that's insane. He is now meta as well, which is pretty funny. You've got one of 4 rare players. That's available for 6 days. It's repeatable, interesting, and a mixed player tradable. Okay, so what do you need for a player pick upgrade? That is something I didn't even considered. You need rare players 6, player quality exactly gold, 50 chemistry. Oh dear, I am going to spend a lot of money on this. I think I probably will end up spending all of my money doing this because this is fun. Let's go to lowest first. Hang on, let's go into position. Right, so gold, lowest, and let's just search and see what we have. So what do we need? We need 50 chem, and we need 6 rare players, which is acceptable. I'll take that. So we need 50 chem, so I can get away with using some randy players here. That's 1, 2. What do we have here? Do I have 2 Spanish? No, I don't. These are all untradeable, so I'm not too concerned about using any of these. So that's what I've used 4 rare. That's 5 rare. And that's we'll use a Brazilian. That's my 6th rare. So all this now can be non-rare. And we'll see if we can scrape together 50 chemistry. We need non-rare players here if we have them. Spaniards would be very nice. Soldado, and let's just try and use Sosa and see if that's enough. There you go, that's enough. So that's 5, that's 6. Yeah, so we have 56 chemistry. We just about made it. Let's see what all this is about then. And then I'll have to go on Twitter and see what the full team is, if there is a full team. I don't even know what's going on at the moment, so I've just jumped in and hoped for the best. But that's... What? Oh, yeah. I was so confused then. I was like, what? Okay, so that's the foot swap item. We'll pop that in the club. And this is the player pick. So I'm guessing this is just completely random. Hey, that's not bad. 85 Manolas for what I just submitted. Yeah, go on then. I'll take it. That's going to go towards an Icon SBC. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of time and money on this. But the problem is you're going to have to do them one at a time. So I think I'll probably do one more before the episode is out. But let me just load up Twitter, just 2 seconds, just to see if there is a full team or a select number of players. There is a full team. Okay, I'm going to have to show you this because me doing this is going to be pointless. So let's see if we can. There you go. Nice. So, okay, well that explains a lot then. So, Nicolas Pepe is in there because arguably he could have been in form. Is Quincy Promes going to be in there as well? No. Should we read what this is all about first and foremost, though? Some of the best on-form players from the first half of the season are now dynamic items. Right, okay. That makes sense. So, we have... Nicolas Pepe would be an insane one to pick up because he is doing very well at the moment. And to be fair, he should have been in form this week. Marco Reus, if it includes Player of the Month... there is certain criteria that I'd have to read about, but yeah, that's not bad, you know. Skriniar is an interesting one. I don't think he'll ever get an inform, to be honest, or he might get one. Timo Werner's a good one. Yeah, that's not too bad, but let's go back to what we were doing for a second. This player pick is incredible. Hang on, before we go back and do another one of those though, what is Arnautovic? He needs there's two things, 85 rated and 83 rated. That's not too bad. You get a 45k pack and a Prime Electrum. That's pretty good, actually. And considering he has done quite well for West Ham so far this season, that's pretty good. So, does that mean we're not going to get... Well, no, we should get one-to-watches as well, shouldn't we? We should get a different set of one-to-watch cards for the transferred players as well. So they've introduced more dynamic cards into the game. So we've got UCL dynamic, we've got one-to-watch, which are dynamic. We'll have transferred one-to-watch, and now we have these as well, which is interesting. I haven't read the entire promo, so I don't know what else is coming, but that's not too bad. I may consider doing Arnautovic, 87 rated. I mean, it does look like a very good card. It's not like I need him, because we do have Ibra. But if he's dynamic, then I may as well try and pick up as many dynamic players as I can on this account, because it'll help me in the long run. A, because they look sexy. B, because I can review them if they ever get informs on this account, which helps me out a load. And yeah, I mean, why not if they're cheap enough? I will probably end up doing this headliners challenge to see if we can pack one of them over time. I'll do it for tomorrow. I've clicked it now and it's taking ages to load. I'm going to go do another one of those repeatable... Yeah, we've been kicked from Ultimate Team. Brilliant. Right, let's try that again, shall we? So, where were we? We were going to see what the requirements were for this. I'm guessing some sort of like... Just gold. Just one Premier League player and go. Okay, we'll do that ready for tomorrow. What I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to go do this. Did we get any new... I'm guessing we didn't get any new icons or anything. It would have fallen by the wayside had we gotten one, surely. Nesta was the most recent. Michael Owen is the most recent. So we've actually had a few that I haven't spoke about. So Michael Owen, we've talked about getting him before. He's now surplus to requirements because A, we have more than enough strikers. We don't need him, especially if we get Arnautovic. B, he doesn't fit the meta anymore unless we play him as a winger, which we don't need. Edwin van der Sar is apparently expensive. I think it requires an 87 rated team, no icon, something along those lines. Let me double check. Yeah, it goes up to an 87 rated team, so it's a little bit on the expensive side. Otherwise, it would have been a good option. And then, of course, you've got Nesta. I still want to do Nakata, which the repeatable upgrade SBC will help us do, hopefully. So I want to do Nakata. Hopefully, we can churn that out quite quick. And I also want to do Nesta. I don't know about actually playing Nesta. He does have a high defensive work rate, 6'2". He's got some really nice defensive stats. With a chem style, we'll go to 99 everything. His reactions will go up. His short passing will be boosted. He is a fantastic centre back. So I'm definitely going to do Nesta, and I'm definitely going to do Nakata. And I think that I mean, if I have time, I'll do Baresi just to get an icon. Because we were going to... Oh, no, we've already done Baresi. My bad. Wrong account. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. So, Nesta, I think, requires an 86 rated. Yeah, and it's the same for Nakata. So, I'll try my best to complete those. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you only need an 86 rated team for Michael Owen as well, actually. So, there is a chance, actually, I will complete Michael Owen as well. Because I am going to absolutely rinse this SBC. It just requires a bit of luck, really. I'm honestly not sure whether you can get icons in this player pick upgrade. I'm assuming you can. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to? Let's start from the back or the front, whichever way you look at it this time. We'll go low to high, and I think we'll end on this one player pick here. So we'll just pop 2 of those in. That's 2. We don't want to get rid of him. That's 3. That's 4. Just got to try and keep count of these now. And what do we have? That's 5. I need 1 more, which will be the Brazilian, and then the rest of these can be non-rare. So see what non-rare players we have here. I need to try and make sure that I'm going to get the chemistry, which is going to be a bit of an issue. Oh no, it's not. We've got Italian players here, so we'll put him in. We'll pop him in, and we'll pop him in, and then hopefully we'll have a non-rare Italian goalkeeper, or Italian league at least. Maybe not. I might have to use my Russian link there. There you go. 59 chemistry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rare players. You don't want to waste them in this situation. You want to make sure that you're being sensible with it. So here we go, another one. We had Manolas in the first one. Fingers crossed we can get something decent. 83 plus, 84 would be nice. And inform would be very, very good. Okay, so we've had a bad run that time. 81 rated Berkey, which I think now and again, for the most part, you're probably going to end up hitting stuff like this. I might do 1 more. I'll tell you what, these are going to be addictive as hell. I'm going to do 1 more. The mixed player SBC is a bit of a weird one because there isn't really anything you can get in the mixed players that I would be interested in. Like you had last week when they had the future stars in packs, you could get silver future stars, if that makes sense. But this week, most of these players are gold, so I think you're going to struggle to get them. Ooh, nice hyperlink there for chemistry. The rest of these can be non-rare. I'm pretty sure we should be fine for chem, but if I can get 2 strikers of the same nation and or league, there you go, that should be fine. We don't have an awful lot of non-rares left, so I may have to do, well, there is no non-rare repeatable SBC. Oh no, I suppose there's upgrades we could do from silver into non-rare gold. That's 5, that's 6 rare gold, making sure. And this will be the final action of the episode. Tomorrow's episode will have Foot Champs gameplay. I will have a whole host of these player upgrade picks. We'll do a couple of the SBCs as well, and we'll start completing. I think I'm going to do Nakata first because he has less time left, and then we'll move on to Nesta, and we may or may not do the Arnautovic. I'm not sure how long he has left, so we'll probably do that first if time is an issue. I don't know how long he's got left, but hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've managed to get anything good in these player picks so far. This is going to be it then. The final action of the episode is 83 Draxler. I'll take that. So if you can get an 83 every single time, or most of the time, then I'll be happy with that. But we got a very good first one, a bum second one, and an average third one. So fingers crossed we can sort of maintain that kind of luck, and I'll be happy. I'll be very interested to know if you can pick up icons in this, though. Very interested. If you have enjoyed this episode, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.